Dan Morris. You're watching Bosun Dan Bushcraft, and today you're joining me from a rainy canal bank, as today I'm mousetrap fishing. That might sound a bit weird, but think about it. What is the... I can hear fish jumping. They're going to do that to me again, aren't they? What is the number one way people miss a catch with fish? They misjudge it with the strike. They fail to set the hook. So this is something that does it completely automatically for you. Yeah, it's a mousetrap. It's a mousetrap on a stick, basically. And what happens is the line is fastened through a hole there. I don't know if you can see it. There's no minute. You just see there. I've drilled a hole through it with a piece of strong line that goes to the actual arm of the trap that snaps shut, down to a loop that holds the line with the hook on it and a couple of split shot, and then the other half of that loop goes up to the actual trigger of the trap, so that when the fish tugs on the bait, the trap goes off and instantly just yanks the hook upwards and sets the hook straight away, or at least that's the idea. So I'm going to set two of them and see if we get anywhere. I was also going to do some pike fishing and get some lures on the go, but unfortunately, in my haste to get out after work today, I have completely forgot to pick up my new telescopic rod, and the only other piece of fishing equipment I have on me is my son's fishing pole. Poles are utterly worthless for pike fishing, so oh well, never mind. It looks like it's just the mouse traps then. So I'm just going to be using maggots, nothing particularly fancy bait wise, just some bog old standard maggots, and see how we get on. I have actually screwed these to aluminium bars. These came from a deceased gazebo that was knocking about at work. You can just as easily fasten them to a stick, but we'll just show you how the trap works, even though it can be a little bit noisy. I'll just set it. You really don't need to see me setting a mouse trap. So, trap set, that goes down to the bait, and as soon as the fish gives it a little tug, there you see it stuck it in roof at Brolly, so it shows you just how efficient that will be at actually setting that hook there. So we'll give that a whirl. Now I'm actually, it's stopped raining for the moment, so I'm just gonna get rid of this umbrella, as I don't really think we're going to need the umbrella for the moment. Right, so I'm just holding it down with a peg and some bank line. That way I can adjust the angle of where I want it in the water and set the depth up a bit better. So now let's get a maggot on it and see what happens. This isn't the first time I've tried this. It hasn't gone brilliantly well before. But that, you know, it's fishing though, isn't it? I mean, with fishing, you never know what's going to go on. Times of day and all of that. So for this one, and I must admit, in the line of filming, fishing videos are awkward things to make. So to all of you guys out there who make regular fishing videos, or maybe you've got a fishing channel, well done to you, because I honestly don't think making fishing videos is easy at all. Oh. So it pulled it hard enough to set it off. No fish there. Let's reset it. See, you know that one will have been just a tiddly fish, because what it'll have done is it'll have nipped at the end of the maggot and then been trying to steal it like that. So when the trap went off and tried to set the hook, it probably hadn't even got the hook in its mouth. It literally just got the end of the maggot in its mouth. That's it. On depth, it's just out of sight. Get this little one baited up. Bit annoyed I forgot my little rod. Look, it's instantly at it again. limitations of this is going to be the sort of distance out, because if you stand up over there you can see quite a lot of larger fish swimming around, which is why I'm actually quite gutted that I forgot my rod. Really wanted to get out into them today. I haven't got a rod to do it with because I've left it at home. Because I come out in such a rush thinking, yay, fishing after work, and then bugger. You see, I know the idea is sound in principle, and I can see so many of them out there all dancing around, all teasing me, knowing I've not brought my rod. I'm going to set up my son's fishing pole anyway. I need more fishing. Need more fishing. Lots of fish. I promise I won't eat it, not today. Can't promise that every time, but not today. So the idea really with the mousetraps is when you're fishing, or you know, in a bushcraft living or survival situation, you can just leave them and they'll set themselves when something goes for them, and you just come back later and, oh look, I've got a fish. That's the idea. The way I'm using them right now is just trying to demonstrate whether they work or not. Pole float's having a dip. That's one to the pole. Come here, little chap. Alright, keep still.
Is that bait for the bigger ones?
No, I would not do such a thing. Certainly not on camera. So, that's one for the fishing pole. Bugger all for the mousetraps just yet. I have every faith. Set off my trap, otherwise I'll tell my son and he'll be laughing at me. I did come out a week or two ago with my son, who at the moment is 7, going on about 48, and oh, he had 2 and I didn't get a damn thing, didn't even get any bites, and he had 2 and he was mocking the hell out of me, bless him. Daddy, I outfished you today. I'm like, oh Jesus mate, some ground bait about. What the hell? I hope that was on the camera. Whatever it was, some fish just jumped out of the water right next to it. Come on, some ground bait in. Oh my word, that's 2 for the pole. Another little roach. Oh, he's come off. Right, keep still, matey, keep still. There we go. Another little red tail on the pole. Go on, fella. You wait till I show this to my son. He's going to laugh his head off. Oh, crimes. God damn it. Oh, well, he got off. He came off, but that's 3 for the damn pole. And still 0 for the mousetraps. Oh, you wait, my son's going to mock me for this. And you really want your idea to work. And sometimes you've just got to face the fact that it might not be your idea that's the problem. Oh, it's missing its bait. When did that happen? Bait's gone. Naughty, naughty. Sneaky fish. Sneaky fish. There's my float. Oh no, it's still there. I was going to say, but the old pole, don't go yet. Right. Something nicked the bait off that. So let's see if we can't set it so it's ridiculously sensitive. These are only little fish in here today. I know you probably only see half of my head there, but let's try and get one. Oh! Set it off. So even if I don't catch up with them, I am still having fun. Alright. The problem with canals and stuff is your depth and everything's crucial. Oh, got one! Ha ha ha! Yes! Little perch on the mousetrap. Come here, spiky fish. Lovely. Forceps. Open up. Come on, fella, let me get it. Beautiful. That was hooked so perfectly. That's hooked perfectly, just in the side of the mouth, so delicately. So the fish couldn't swallow it down to its guts, because you don't want that, because then you can't get it out and it just damages the fish. But there we go. Bye-bye, mate. First mousetrap catch. Ha-ha, a little perch. I probably sound a bit sad because I'm so excited, but I am really excited by that. Finally, I've caught one on the mousetrap, so it does at least work. Let's rebait the beggar and try again. So now the pole's gone dead quiet. The mousetraps are going noisy. Shorten this line a little bit. Yes, good old little wrigglers doing the work for me. Tell you what though, it is a beautiful day in between the rain showers. Beautiful location as well. There is some lovely spots around me and the sunny stuff at Shamorlands. Oh. Fish 4 on the pole. Damn it. Come on, mousetraps, you're really behind now. Fish 4 for the pole. Damn. Tell you what though, fish that are coming out are all in beautiful condition. No. There he is. Away with you. You see, same bait, same hooks. I think really the logic is it's the distance away that you need. These are too close to the side. Right, that's got a bit more distance, right? Oh, the pole strikes again. Pole strikes again. Pole. So I'm just trying swapping the locations, just moving them about a bit more. You never know where things are going to be swimming about. So I've shortened the roach pole down to about the length of the longest mousetrap rig, and the bites have really dropped off. They've really slowed down on that. It hasn't moved for a while, which gives me the absolute suspicion that even though I've caught one so far on the mousetraps, it's just telling me that the problem I've got is that the fish here just don't want to be in by the bankside. They like to be further out. So if nothing else happens for the rest of the time I'm here, then I think the conclusion I'm going to draw is it's a working idea. It's not that it's a bad idea, it's just probably been a little bit poorly executed and it wants to be further out. So I'm going to have to come up with some creative method of getting them further out there. By quite a way as well, quite a way further out. So might have to look into something like extendable clothesline poles or something like that. Damn it! Just went off. Oh. I said I was resting the camera because of the battery, and I knew the moment that I started doing that, one would snap, and it did. Snap, it went off. Where is he? Oh, fella. Oh, that's two. Yes. Knew he to do that the moment I was resting in battery. Oh, resting the camera, should I say. I need to get more batteries. Where's this hoop gone? Where are you? Come on. That's it. Come. Let me in. Still, I don't want to pinch your lip. There we go. Yes! Second little fishy on the mousetrap. Woo! Yeah, I'd kiss you, but you're all slimy. Go on then, mate. In you go. Away with you. Fantastic. So the key with these mice traps, it seems to be great patience, but the idea of these is that you set them and leave them. You know, you're not supposed to. The idea isn't that you set them and then you hang around with them for ages staring at them. You set them, you go do something else, you come back later and check them and see if you've got fish. For survival purposes, obviously. I'm not suggesting that for day-to-day fishing you would leave them so when they've caught something, the poor fish is just stuck there all day for you to come and go hello and let it go. So I thought I'd try changing location over here by the bridge, where it's a bit darker and a bit cooler, not so much in the full sun. Don't know if that's going to make much difference to them, but I figured it's worth a shot. On my last battery, my last little tiny battery. Oh man. This little guy wasn't big enough to set the trap off until I'd got him out of the water. Oh, little chap. I think that's where I've gone wrong most of this day. I've been a little bit too deep. I was just about to call it quits then as well. Oh, you're a sweet little guy, aren't you? I'll tell you what though, every one of these fish that I've pulled out the water has been in really healthy shape. Get in. Gorgeous shiny. Come on then, little chap. Nobody's eating you today, mate. Oh! Whoa, big perch! Oh! Well, that one went off silently. You need the net for this bugger. Oh yes, big finish. Is he still on? Oh, he got off. Oh, oh, I put the net away and he got off. Oh, devastating. Go on, I'm going to reset that just while I'm, just in case, just while I'm packing up this last, even though the maggot's a bit chewed and I can't be bothered getting another one out, we're going to reset it just because that was mental. Absolutely mad. Right, we've got some good footage. I'm going to pack up and go now. I'm going to refine this idea because this is a working idea. It just needs a little more refinement, I think. So we'll get on with that.
Evening.
Oh yeah.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Any luck?
Yeah. Got about 7 out. I've just had, well, it must have been about a £4 perch, but I was packing up, and by the time I got the bloody net out, little shit had wriggled off. So yeah, I think as an idea, I need to make my line adjustable so that I can set what height I want, and they need to be stapled flat like that. Definitely. Right, should we give it the countdown then before I take this out of the water, just in case there's any last ditch fish going to come flying through. Last ditch fish. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I think we're going to have to call it a day. Shame though that. Shame we didn't get him out. That was a nice looking fish. Need as well. I'm going to have to find a way of making these traps a little bit more sensitive. So this, I was hoping to do all of this today, but I think realistically what I need to do is advance my design a little bit and come back again. You guys watching this wouldn't know, obviously, because you're going to see it edited, but like, today's been a good day, as in it's the day that I've actually got footage that I'm going to be able to use, but it's been a couple of days in the making, this has, and it's not always gone as well as this. But I will be back. And I will be back either morning or evening. Good morning, folks. We are back in the tail end of some next storm or other that's been going on and raging all night. And we're back again with some modified mousetraps. It is currently about 7 AM. There's a heck of a lot of jogging traffic going on up and down the towpath today. Don't know what that's all about. Everybody's obviously I think everybody seems to think if they get up early enough there'll be no one else around. Ha! Joke's on you. Beat you. So, modifications made. Where am I looking? So the last time that we were here mousetrap fishing, I pulled a few little issues that I decided were issues. Number one was that we hadn't got enough reach to get over a bit more distance into the water with them. Cured that. I have now pilfered the rest of said gazebo, and it is now on an extension arm, one of the old gazebo legs, so I have now got loads and loads and loads of reach over there without any problem. Another issue that we were having with them was if the fish pull them any other way but straight down, it doesn't set off, because obviously mouse traps are designed to have the weight go on the bait shelf down, and that will that's how they set off. So what I've done is put this little loop on, literally just glued some fencing wire in a loop on the bottom of it, and what that'll do is now any which way that line is pulled, snap, sets the trap off, sets the hook. The only other really modification that I have made is I've made the traps quite a bit more sensitive for the smaller fish, because they weren't going off with littler fish, and obviously we're on a canal, so some of the fish are pretty small. They'll be this year's youngs. So all I've done really is the little trigger piece there that hooks onto the bar. I've just bent that forward a little bit. Pretty simple really. Being bent forward a little bit, it literally, slightest little touch on it, snap, off it goes. So we'll see how we get on with them. I'm feeling pretty confident. Of course, it doesn't matter how confident I am, doesn't matter how early I am here. It's all going to come down to, are the fish about today, and are they hungry? Considering we are in the back end of a bit of a storm, The weather's looking pretty decent, so I have every faith. But anyway, that's enough of my waffle. I'm going to get all set up. I will bring you guys back in just a moment when I've got things set up. Ooh, that's a bit rubbish, isn't it? I don't want to fall in. I'm sure that'd make great video. Look at this. Now that's not all, because now I've got all the reach in the world. Or just about. So I think that will be just about enough reach. I'm going to pop you over here a minute whilst I give you the full view of my tinkerings whilst I'm getting this thing in the water. My other line needs a bit more setting up because I caught it on a net on the way down here and I accidentally pulled my teeth out of it. Okay, so the moment that I got it in the water, all right, calm yourself down. The moment I got it in the water, I'm gone. All right, little chap, calm down, I'll get you free. So I literally hadn't even got it set up and in the water properly, and I have a fish. Yes! This is what I thought would happen. Hoped. Yes, go on, little fella. Let's not stress you out too much. Yes. Keep seeing things nibbling on the line a bit. Speaking of tiddlers. Well, that's the dinkiest little fish I've ever seen ever. Look at that little fella. He's a sweet little one, isn't he? What is it? I think it's a gudgeon. I don't know all the British species of fish, to be honest with you, but I think that's a little gudgeon. Either way, he's a dinky little sweetheart, isn't he? I don't know how he set the trap off. Proves that the extra sensitivities worked. Oh, little star. Bait on there. So when you're baiting your hooks with a maggot, what I do, go in through the flat back end, I guess it's the bottom, hook it in like this, and obviously because I'm trying to do it on camera, it's going to be as difficult as it can possibly be. Hook him in there and then feed it onto the hook like that, hook, and get it so as it comes out the side like that way, your maggot pretty much hides the hook for you, because fish aren't stupid, and if they can see the line and if they think this looks a bit suspicious, they won't go anywhere near it. Reset. I've just realised that other one, the trap on my right there, has lost its loop, the loop that makes it go off regardless of what direction it's pulled. Don't know if that's having an effect on it. Obviously I'm not watching it every 5 seconds, so I don't know if that's affected it. They were only super glued on because the piece of wood under the trap there is really thin, so I couldn't really screw it. That might be having an effect on that trap. I don't know, but I've just noticed that that's missing. Well, we're killing it with the dinky fish. We're absolutely killing it with our tiny little roach game. Unfortunately, both traps have now lost the metal loop that guides them. I can only assume that I haven't knocked them off. I think it must be the violence of the trap going off has banged them off. But they do seem to be working quite okay anyway without them at the moment. So I think in the long run I will find a better way of anchoring them. Let's reset this one. It's one for the rod, naturally, as soon as I take my eyes off it. Hey, little fella on the rod. That's what happens every time I'm not looking. Ta-da, little chap. Yes! Oh, got off! Little blighter. The little devil got away. Okay then folks, well, after much faffing and taking quite a while to actually produce this video for one reason or the other, I'm going to call that a resounding success. The idea clearly works very nicely. It definitely sets the hook well. I haven't had one that was gut hooked. Every single one was in the side of the mouth, nice and neatly in the lips, making it dead easy to unhook the little devils. So it did what it said on the tin. Lovely snap noise to let you know when something's had a bite. And we had several of them out. Obviously none of them were really edible size, but we are just on a little section of canal. Really, it's just proving ground for the idea. That's pretty much all I really need to do today. So as always guys, get out there, get bushcrafting, get fishing, get having fun, and be safe. And that's all Bosun Dan needs to say. Catch you on the next one.